Bullying is a big problem in schools and communities all over the world, causing a lot of emotional pain and mental distress. It's not just about what happens between the bully and the person being bullied. There's a ripple effect that goes into many parts of the victim's life. This video looks closely at bullying, checking out how it affects people through a detailed example. By looking at this example, we want to show how bullying can have long-lasting effects, not just on someone's feelings, but also on how well they do in school, how they get along with others, and how they feel about themselves overall. Bullying encompasses a range of aggressive behaviors, including physical, verbal, and psychological harassment, with the intent to harm others. It is a prevalent issue, affecting individuals across different age groups and settings, from schools to workplaces and online platforms. The ripple effect analogy illustrates how the consequences of bullying extend far beyond the initial act, akin to the widening circles caused by a stone thrown into water. It highlights the interconnectedness of various facets of an individual's life and the profound impact of bullying on their overall well-being. Expanding on this analogy, the concentric circles represent not only the immediate emotional distress experienced by the victim, but also the enduring effects on their self-esteem, mental health, and social interactions. The psychological impact of bullying. Bullying often inflicts deep emotional wounds, leading to feelings of fear, shame, and inadequacy. Victims may experience heightened levels of stress, anxiety, and depression as they grapple with the trauma inflicted by their tormentors. The enduring effects of bullying can manifest in long-term mental health struggles such as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, suicidal ideation, and substance abuse disorders. These psychological scars may persist well into adulthood, significantly impacting the victim's quality of life. Case study: experiencing bullying. Think about Sarah, a high school student. She went through a lot of bullying from her classmates because of how she looked and because she did well in school. Even though she tried to fit in and avoid problems, she had to deal with mean words, being left out, and bullying online. This made Sarah feel really bad about herself, affecting how well she did in school and making her feel lonely. The problems didn't just stay at school, they also messed with how she felt inside and made everything harder. Sarah needed help and support to get through all the tough stuff she faced. At first, Sarah tried to ignore the bullying, thinking it would go away on its own. But as it got worse, she started believing the hurtful things people said about her. This made her feel really bad about herself and unsure of her own worth. Because of all this, her grades went down, and she started avoiding talking to people because she was afraid of more teasing. The bullying didn't just affect her at school, it made her feel lonely and like she wasn't good enough. Years later, Sarah still deals with the pain from being bullied. Even though she's achieved things in her personal and work life, the memories of the bullying stick with her. It makes it hard for her to feel sure about herself and connect with others in a strong way. The scars from the past still affect how she sees herself and the relationships she builds with people. Impact on social relationships. Bullying erodes trust in others, making it challenging for victims to form meaningful connections and cultivate healthy relationships. Sarah's experiences have left her wary of opening up to others, fearing betrayal and rejection. Despite her desire for companionship, Sarah finds it difficult to trust others, leading to feelings of isolation and loneliness. She struggles to forge new friendships and often second-guesses the intentions of those around her. The stress and anxiety caused by bullying can impair cognitive functioning and hinder academic success. Sarah's grades plummeted as she struggled to concentrate in class and complete assignments amidst the turmoil of her bullying ordeal. Bullying disrupts the learning environment, making it challenging for victims to focus on their studies and participate in classroom activities. Sarah's academic potential remained untapped as she grappled with the psychological toll of her mistreatment. Recognizing the need for intervention, Sarah sought therapy to address the lingering effects of her bullying experience. Through counseling and support groups, she learned coping strategies to manage her anxiety and rebuild her self-esteem. Despite the adversity she faced, Sarah emerged stronger and more resilient, determined to overcome the trauma of her past. She found solace in creative outlets and supportive relationships, gradually reclaiming her sense of agency and purpose. Schools play a crucial role in fostering a culture of respect and inclusivity, where bullying is not tolerated. Educating students and parents about the harmful effects of bullying and promoting empathy and compassion can help prevent future incidents. Implementing comprehensive anti-bullying policies and providing resources for victims can create a safe and supportive school environment. Encouraging bystander intervention and fostering open communication can empower students to speak out against bullying and seek help when needed. The ripple effect of bullying extends far beyond the immediate interactions between bullies and their victims, permeating various aspects of the victim's life. By understanding the psychological impact of bullying and implementing proactive prevention strategies, we can create a safer and more supportive environment for all individuals.